did we met? Do you remember?
I think it wasn't. It was I think 2 years ago, right? Or
Yeah.
1 year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at a coffee shop with my friend.
Yes.
And you approached us.
Yes.
And you wanted to make a video.
And you know, that time you gave me a very good impression of how Emiratis, you
Thank
know.
you.
Remember, actually approached you. I kind of nervous before you. Actually, I got so many rejections. Like I just doing the street interview. I want like Emirati teach me Arabic,
Yeah.
and I can by return I can teach them Chinese, right?
Yeah.
But you are so welcome, and you help me, and you always answer my questions regarding no matter his religion, Emirati, UAE, anything, you know. And today's actually I gather these questions. Let's say not stereotypes or misconceptions, not only from me. Some are from me, and also I gather I did a survey on Chinese social media, and you know, we bring them out to see some are true or some are not. So, but before these questions, I want to ask you, how open are you to answer questions?
Hopefully, I will be open to whatever questions you have.
Okay.
I might have a clue, or maybe can clarify if there is any confusion. Maybe I could provide you an insight or a holistic view on the Emirati culture and our society. I just want to point out. So everything I say is based on my knowledge and observation. I'm a middle class man. I'm 23 years old. I'm also a university student. So I could be biased toward my social class. So let's start.
In China, you know, we say 头顶一块布，全球我最富, which means the person who wear this, you know, headcraft at you on the top, they are the richest people in the world. And I think this image, this idea, not only limited to Chinese group, Chinese people. Some others also think the same way because the media, they portray how the UAE, Dubai life, you know. So are all Emirati rich?
This stereotype, like I heard a lot about it, especially from people outside of UAE or Dubai or even the GCC countries.
Yeah.
So I think the media portrays Dubai as a hub for rich people, and all Emiratis are rich and they have no struggles, they have no fear, they don't fear of bills. No. I don't want to say it's exactly the opposite. No. Whereas there is no poor Emirati, as I want to clarify this, there is no poor Emirati as if you wouldn't see an Emirati living in the street. Okay?
Yeah.
But people actually have responsibilities. Like they take loans. Emiratis take loans. They struggle with bills sometimes. Sometimes they seek the government support. We have certain privileges as Emiratis because we have a high GDP. There's a lot of reasons for this kind of stereotypes. But I just want to say about this topic, we are not all of us are rich actually.
Okay. Next one is Emirati are obsessed with luxury cars and status. You know, actually on social media, as you said, you know, from our side, if we go to social media, we really often see the Emiratis, they post online luxury cars and lifestyles, maybe the first class from Emirates Airlines. We see on social media. Yeah. So we may think you guys are really obsessed with this.
Yeah, okay. So actually, I'm sometimes also confused when I see like someone who's from a middle class taking a photo of a super car or a very expensive car. The thing is, I don't think we are obsessed, or maybe I don't think we are obsessed, but how to say it?
It's like everyone doing the same. This is kind of like a lifestyle you do, right?
Exactly. I think I think like this kind of stuff. Culture. It's worldwide. Yeah, it's worldwide. Everyone wanna look like they're living at the best time of their life.
Yes.
Everyone wanna be rich. Everyone want to get married to that beautiful lady, or to get married to that handsome man.
Yeah,
so,
do you think this is kind of like how the society or the social media affect which certain of the lifestyles it should be. So people are just follow the same trends.
Yeah, it's you know what sometimes get me upset or even angry when people follow trends.
Yeah.
Like this trend will go, but you are actually affecting your life by doing some stuff that you're not able to do. In wise of buying very expensive things,
Yeah.
going to a very expensive, traveling to very expensive places and expending a lot of money, just following the trends or how social media today portrays like people are living their best life and
Yeah.
but this is all for sure. I
But
don't believe
did
all
you
of
get
that.
pressured? I remember one of the Emirati friends told me, Joanna, you know what? People think us in such way. We also have the pressure. We have to show off these things. We have to post online such
I
contents.
I think sometimes it's all about social status. So he wanna show off, or he wanna emphasize on his status. That's why they take photos of their expensive stuff. I have seen a lot of things here.
Okay, sure. And next one, Emirati has no strong work ethic, like because for outsiders, they feel like Emirati has a very easy life. And you don't really need to work hard because, especially the UAE, right? You rely heavily
Okay.
on the expats.
Okay.
So you don't really need to work that hard.
Totally disagree with this kind of statements. I don't think we really don't work hard. Like, okay, we are a minority within our own country, so let's be honest.
Yeah.
We cannot be everywhere. We cannot take every job. We have maybe because you don't see us a lot.
Yeah, I think because we do not really,
Yeah, maybe you do
work,
not.
together. So many
It's-
people may, when they are not seeing you guys, so they
It's
may
hard.
think
Yeah.
you guys do not work
Even
hard.
if the Emiratis take some higher senior levels of
Yes,
management,
correct.
so it's hard even to reach out to them. But in response to this statement, if they really didn't work hard, they will not be in this senior
Position,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. So
Yeah,
I don't
I
think.
agree with you.
Yeah.
Yes. Next one relates to we also talk about. People think all Emirati work in government sector with high pay and excellent benefits. So what do you think about this?
To a certain degree, many Marathis work in the government sector. That's right. Because when you work in the government, you have an access to a lot of stuff, to a lot of benefits. But actually, in recent years, the UAE government tried to how to say it, to grow the private sector. That
Encourage them to
yeah,
do so.
encouraged. Yeah. So I think well, that statement is kind of true, but it
Yeah.
also things are changing right now.
I get it.
Yeah.
Things are changing,
They are
especially I
changing.
heard of, the Emirati friend who work in government and said, sometimes when we talk, we also talk about our bias about that community. Like, come on, you are working in government jobs, you easy job. Now you have to really work hard in the
Yeah,
government
yeah, it's
sectors
even
because if you want to get promoted or, it's not easy now.
it's not easy at all. Like I said, Emiratis are well educated, so there is competitions. You
Yeah,
really need to
competitions.
prove yourself.
Correct.
It's not hand over to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
But I think the situation changed. Maybe before,
Maybe before.
it's kind of easy. But now I think, the challenge and there's many people
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
apply for one
Yeah.
position. It's
Exactly,
become harder.
exactly. So I will speak about my generation because I'm a 23. I'm
Yeah.
Gen Z, so maybe in older generations or it was easier.
Yeah.
But for us, it's not easy actually. You really need to work hard. You really need to work hard in your university with your degrees, with your grades. I mean, and even when you want to apply for a government entity, you really need to prove yourself. Like,
Yeah. I think right now it's not that easy
Yeah,
as
it's not
before.
that
You,
easy.
you really to prove that you
Yeah, that's
deserve
why.
that position.
That's why actually there's a lot of Emiratis also want to go to the private sectors. It's a new thing for us. The private sector is so old, but I think this number of Emiratis, there's a lot of Emiratis who actually are in the private sector right now.
Yeah.
So it's a new area for us. So we really need to prove ourselves in that area, actually.
Do you think most of Emiratis, they will feel positive to move to the private sectors? Because I think this is also the mindset changing. Working in the government sector, think about Chinese, we think that is really a good position. Many of the people working government sectors, sometimes the salary may not that good as private sector, but the status, reputation, everything's there. Like, people maybe still attend to work in the government sectors. Like, I remember I asked my Emirati students, the grade 12, like, okay, when you finish your school, when you go to universities, where do you want to work? They always say, government sector, I want to be police. They have the same mindset. I don't think they're ready for private sectors, do they?
When they will get older, they will know life and they will discover other things. But the thing is, like you said, the mindset is changing, actually. It's shifting.
Yeah.
It will take some time, but it will eventually to shift, for sure.
Yeah, okay. Next one, Emirati do not pay anything. Because basically, you guys have the free housing, education, healthcare. What are the fees you pay?
We pay for everything.
For what?
It's not like someone like I was on the back of someone when I came here.
Because housing is free.
No, it's not free. What do you mean free?
Government give you the place you live.
Mean lands?
Yeah.
Lands are for free.
Okay.
But actually, you have to take a loan from the government. A loan that you have to repay. We pay for electricity. We pay for water. We pay everything.
Huh.
Yeah, we pay for everything.
Now you also have the pressure.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's kind of stereotype with this, actually.
Yeah, this is like people think
this
you
is
guys
portraying Emiratis as if like like we eat from
you
a golden
really have
spoon.
the easy life.
Yeah, like as if we were eating from a golden spoon, or someone like I don't work. Someone puts his hand and I walk over his hand.
Come on, on social media, the things really people think in such ways.
Because of social media, it created so much problem for us, especially we're on a minority, so you cannot really find a lot of us here. Okay.
Yeah.
I can understand this kind of
Okay,
question.
next question is Emiratis are privileged and you don't face any challenges.
And in what way you are privileged, you mean?
Example, you guys have a relationship, or you when you guys do something, you might in a very good position to do such things than us.
There is actually Emiratis are priority and everywhere. Even my point of view, I'm an international relations student, so governments really take care of what's the measure of success in every government? It's the happiness of their citizens, So putting Emiratis in priority in everything, I think it's the right. I'm sorry, but it's the right thing to do, especially here in the UAE. It's not. I don't think it's not racism. It's not related to racism at all. If you have really a good qualifications, they will pick you, for sure. But they will look at me first. They will see my qualifications, then they will pick you. But this kind of policy, it's like encouraging Emiratis to work hard. You really need to show yourself, to prove yourself, So it's not that kind of stuff where Emiratis get whatever they want because they are only Emiratis.
Yeah.
I think in every government, they prioritize their citizens over others, right or no?
China, definitely we have a large population.
Yeah.
But
sure.
when they see a foreigners, for example, the paycheck, at work, they pay foreigners higher than Chinese.
Okay.
This is the difference. If they see a foreigners, they will prioritize them to help them. We are in a very bad worse situation,
Yeah. By the way, we have a similar problem here. Foreigners actually in some entities,
Yeah.
they get higher salaries than even Emiratis. By the way, they're even picked because of their, I don't want to say any nationalities,
Yeah.
but because of them being from that nationality of that country. You know
I know
that.
what that
Yeah,
nationality
you know about it. So it's even a problem for us.
Yes,
Yeah.
because in certain of the company, they should have higher management from that particular country, to,
That's why the government have put so many policies
yeah.
to engage Emiratis more in the private sectors. Because actually there's a lot of foreigners or nationalities picked over any other nationality, even Emiratis. Just because they are from that one country.
Yeah, okay. Next one. Emirati are unapproachable and distant and keep everything in privacy. To be honest, I do feel so. Like I said, when we met, I kind of nervous. I don't know your reaction. You may just know to me. And actually, I experienced this a lot.
We like being private. We like keeping our own privacy.
Yeah.
The thing is, we only feel, this is based on my observation, most of us only feel comfortable with our own. We share memories, we share the names of people, our mutuals. So it's not, we are not, I don't want to say it's uneasy to approach us. So I can understand why people think of us we are unapproachable. I think because sometimes of the language barrier, they just don't want to speak in English because they prefer speaking in Arabic.
Yeah. I think
Especially with
that's
older generations. Maybe with my generation, it's much
easier to
it's much easier
communicate.
to communicate
Yeah,
because
yeah.
most of us speak English.
Yes.
But with older generations, they just feel, even me sometimes, when yes, I speak English, but even it's a different thing when you speak Arabic.
Let me ask you one
Yeah,
question.
tell me.
For example, if now we are in a public place, you see me, I see you,
Hey.
maybe in a coffee shop. Will you say hi to me?
Yeah, عادي. Completely normal. I would say hi.
You will say hi to me?
Yeah, it's completely normal. If I know you, because I know you.
No, you don't know me.
If I don't know you,
Yeah.
no. If I don't know you, I would not.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if the guys there like they were not like the Western, let's say hi, how are you? Like
It's a cultural thing.
yes, it's cultural thing. Like that's maybe give the people the image like, don't talk to
It's
me.
the cultural and the religious thing. You are a woman, you are a lady, so
Yeah.
we don't just approach ladies.
Yeah.
So, and we even don't try to approach foreigners. We just, it's not like we don't like them. We have 200 nationalities.
You
so
seem like there's a line there. You do
Yeah,
not
yeah,
want to cross that line, right?
it's not like that. I don't want to say like Emiratis, like they put barriers among this, barriers between. We like being with our own. Just like a cultural thing.
Okay.
Okay. Basically, it's a cultural thing.
If I say hi to you,
Hey,
we don't know each other. If I say hi to you, how will you react?
I respond. I would say hi.
But the person have to be
Yeah,
to
exactly.
step that first step.
We usually don't approach people here in the UAE, especially foreigners. We don't
Okay.
approach them.
That's good to know. Next one, Emirati would marry young, like at young age, and always within their cultures, which means you only marry like your circle, your same nationality. Maybe sometimes you just marry your from the same family, cousins.
It's actually kind of true. Emiratis really like it's a cultural thing, but the marrying young thing, I will elaborate it. Okay.
What's the age normally?
It's different now. It's not like 15 or no, it's not like 50 or 40 years old years ago.
Okay, what's
It's
the
different
age now?
Now I think it's hard to say. It's really hard to say.
It depends on when
Yeah, it
you
depends.
want to get married.
Yeah, exactly.
Your parents will or your family will give you the pressure. This is like the task.
When you're at a certain age, yeah, families start to pressure their children to get married. It's hard to kind of give you an average age because yesterday it was my cousin's wedding. He was 29 years old.
Okay.
Okay. And last week it was my friend's. He's the same age. My friend's wedding, he was the same age as mine. He was 23 years old. So it's
Oh.
different. It's different. It depends on the person.
Okay.
But marrying someone from our culture, yeah, this is completely true. I think this is in all nationalities. It's worldwide. It just
I understand.
yeah, your values aligned. Your
Yeah,
thinking are aligned.
for parents, for our parents, Chinese parents would not really like their kids to marry other nationality.
You
But
see?
the trend is we marry different nationalities, but the parents, their generation, they may not accept.
Yeah.
But I mean, you now as a young generation, you still think so? You will marry from your same culture,
In
same
my status,
group?
me, Sultan, I'm talking personally, me.
Yeah.
No, I cannot. Because of my parents. I cannot marry an Emirati.
Why?
I don't know why. Ask my mom.
Okay.
No. I'm kidding. It's completely, it's cultural. We have an Arabic saying or Emirati saying, حالات الثوب رجعتها منه وفيه, which is like marry your own. Marry your own kind.
Life will be easier.
Yeah, life would be easier. Life would be so easier. According to my parents.
That's kind of like brainwashed already.
Yeah, it's
Like
actually
the faith, like
it's okay for me to marry. For me personally, it's okay for me to marry an Emirati. But for my mom, this is like just the one thing she wants.
yeah. So,
So
it will be hard to
It will
challenge
be
that
hard.
your
I would want to
parents,
challenge
right?
it.
So you will sacrifice your.
I wouldn't do this to my family actually. Destroy my family because of marriage. Yeah, I wouldn't do this.
So you have to play safe.
Yeah, I would play it and marry an Emirati. But for Emiratis, actually, there is a lot of Emiratis who actually marry non-Emirati.
Yeah.
Non-Arabs only. I have a cousin who married someone, I think, from Maldives.
That's the second wife or first wife?
No, the first wife. I think this is your second question.
Correct. Emirati are would marry multiple wives and have a big family, but the first wife must be Emirati.
Okay, so it depends, one more time, it depends on your social class and social status.
Okay.
It's completely depends on your social class. If you can, like, in my generation, I don't think so. I don't think one of us will ever marry the second wife. I don't think so. Maybe there is someone who like plans to do that, but I don't think so. Maybe older generations, yeah, they married. I know a lot of people who married second wife, a third, or even four wives, who have four wives. But this, like this mindset is kind of shifting.
Yeah.
It's kind of shifting. But whereas Emiratis have big families, we used to have very big families. We used to get very big families, but now, no.
Oh, it's like no big families. Like how many kids?
Okay, me and my brothers, we are already four brothers, four kids.
That's
It's-
actually smaller, huh?
Yeah,
It's not
it's-
like a 10 something.
No. It used to be 10. It used to be at least 10.
Yeah.
But now which is actually a big problem for us, actually. The government tried to encourage to have more kids.
More kids, yeah.
To even to get married at a young age.
Yeah.
That's why there's a lot of encouragement from the government, but it's still a big issue here for us.
Like what big issue?
The Emiratis numbers are getting less, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting smaller. We used to be very big, but
Yeah.
we're getting smaller.
Yeah.
Like every 20 years, we're getting smaller.
Yeah, which means the government encourages you have to more
Yeah,
kids,
yeah,
but
they-
you do not want.
It's a different world. We're living in a very different world.
Yeah, I think the pressure, the work, everything you have
The
to
pressure,
right?
the pressure here in the UAE, the worldwide pressure. People are focusing on themselves more now. Women are now
Well educated, right?
Yeah,
You
well
know?
educated, very engaging in the workforce. So it's
Yeah.
kind of it's a different world than
Yeah,
40 years ago.
Correct.
It's a
You
very
don't
different
really. It's hard to like be a full-time mom because if you have the work, right? So that will be difficult.
Exactly.
Yes,
So
that.
our policymakers are facing a great big of issue here. So we need to have a solution.
Balance, right?
We need
Work
to have a
and family.
balance.
Yes.
We have to balance that out, actually.
Yes, correct. And regarding the family, Emirati men are always like as a authority and dominant position. Like,
In what way you mean?
I mean, for example, the kids, they will always listen to their fathers. Their fathers say one, they can't say anything. But it comes to their moms, they may still can negotiate. And the man is the decision maker at home. This is the image.
I think it's all comes to the gender role. The role of a man being the caregiver, while the mom is she's the one who takes
Okay,
care.
who's the decision maker at your home?
My mom.
Oh, not your dad.
My mom. My mom is the decision maker. Me personally, it's a different story. But actually, wives, they are not our followers. They're actually our partners.
Yeah, very good.
So yeah, I think things are starting to clear out
Shifting,
now.
yes,
Things
yeah.
are shifting, but it all comes. It's a cultural thing, by the way.
Yeah.
To like, men are worldwide. They are the authoritative figure on the. And I think it's worldwide. It's not even the UAE, right?
Yes.
What about the China case?
Give your husband outside seem like they are the authority, but at home the real decision maker is the wife. The real power is the wife's.
Here in the UAE, it's kind of how to say it, because women role in the UAE society, it's big. Maybe it's I don't know. They don't see it, but me as Emirati, I see it. Women's role in the UAE is very big. I was raised by women, by the way. Like we give so much credit to our moms, to
Yeah.
women around our life, because they really affect us in every
Yes.
way possible.
The powerful.
Yeah, from a young age in schools when we are like I think when in elementary school, teachers are only women. In governmental school, teachers are women,
Yeah.
not men. So they really take some important role in our life. It's not like they are our followers. No, but
Yeah, I see. Next one, interesting. Emirati has no patience for waiting, but they always let others to wait.
what?
You know, and they will say, shui, shui.
I think you experienced something. Can you tell me what made you think of that?
I don't know.
I think it depends on who's your like who are you interacting with. It's most Emiratis when it comes. Maybe she was in a hurry. I don't really know actually. I don't know how to answer this.
Okay,
question.
Sultan, let's think about Eid. When we
Okay,
are
okay.
like
See,
driving,
see.
you know, do not make any, you have to think what?
Okay. When you think about events such as Eid or Ramadan, yeah, they really get very, sometimes aggressive, sometimes even
Right?
aggressive. Yeah. I agree. I think I agree. I kind of agree.
And I have a concern, so that I still like when people show me this gesture, I still do not feel comfortable.
Okay.
This.
What do you? Okay. What's your understanding of this?
I don't
gesture?
know. I just feel like this one. Shut up.
It actually means just wait a little bit. Just have some patience.
But you don't talk. You just give me this.
Yeah, which means just wait a little bit.
So-
Maybe I think it's a cultural thing. It's a cultural.
So you're fine with this, right?
Yeah, I'm completely fine with it because I even do it to everyone.
Uh-huh.
To everyone. We use it a lot.
Okay. Next one. The Emiratis are not good at time management. You're always late. I'm sorry, I was late for this episode. This really
By the way, I was here.
this was surprised me. Really, like I don't know, but I think maybe at the first several years I lived here, I felt in such. But now I feel you guys are really punctual. I mean,
I have nothing.
You're not
I have nothing to say. Today you just broke the stereotype. I have nothing to say.
you know, this is. I know this is
No.
not
Actually,
true.
no. Actually, to be honest, yeah, sometimes we really can be very unprofessional. But
And you guys will say inshallah.
when we plan to do something, we say inshallah, which means
God will.
God's will. Exactly. When it happens, alhamdulillah. Thank God.
Yeah.
When it does not happen, it's God's will. It's for your benefit. So we say inshallah as it's a cultural thing. We have been saying inshallah since like more than 1,000 years. So it's a very cultural thing. I don't know.
But to
how
be honest with you, now I use inshallah quite a lot. I remember.
When you say inshallah, it's very
But
normal.
maybe misused, huh? Well, I still remember the last day of my master. The professor told me, Joanna, do the PhD with us. And I say, inshallah, I know, no, you might hard. But like, inshallah is like, maybe the situation will change. But right now, I don't have that, decision.
Actually, sometimes it's misused. It can be misused actually. When you don't want to be, when we don't want to give a real answer, we say inshallah.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, correct. And next one, Emirati are always wearing traditional clothes, like
Yeah,
you today.
For sure. I will always wear my traditional.
To be honest, I quite like when you guys wearing this. It's just really good.
Ah, okay. Thank you. So we try our best. Okay, we are a very modernized country,
Yeah.
globalized. We have a lot of things here. People are coming from all over the world, different nationalities, different cultures, different languages, even different mindset.
Yeah.
So with all of that, we still maintained to keep up, to preserve our culture.
Yeah.
We still wear our traditional clothes. It's part of who we are.
Yeah, this is not forced. This is you prefer to
Yeah,
wear in such
yeah,
way,
yeah,
but
yeah,
you still
exactly.
can wear other
We
like
still, yeah, we
sports
still,
clothes,
exactly,
any casual
exactly.
clothes, right?
Yeah, exactly. But it's a very, one more time, maybe I said culture thing 1,000 times, but this is in our DNA.
Yeah.
We like to present ourselves as we are Emiratis.
Correct.
This is us.
Like today, where I'm
Yeah,
wearing
actually,
this
your
Chinese traditional clothes, but
I liked it actually. It's very nice.
but I don't really wear that often.
Ah, you see?
Maybe about once a year.
No,
When there's an occasion like events, you know.
Okay.
Okay, now is about your opinion, huh? As an Emirati, what strangest or the most surprising misconceptions that you know
Oh,
you
yeah.
have ever encountered?
Emirati are rich.
Oh, that one.
Wallah, this is annoying me.
This
You
annoys
know how
you.
many times I heard this kind of stuff? All Emirati are rich. All Emirati have no struggles. All Emirati. لا, لا,
Yeah,
لا. Such
that's
a-
what I told my Emirates friend. Hey, if you go to China, don't tell you are from Dubai, okay? They will charge you more.
When I went to Georgia,
Uh-huh.
I didn't say I'm from Dubai. I said it from another
Other
place.
country,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I would never say I'm from Dubai because they think we live under oil.
Because they think you are rich. You can afford
Yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah,
right?
but it's not that.
Yeah, but back to the China thing, I asked the other Emirati, I said, okay, when you tell you are from Dubai, do they charge you more? They say no. See, it's safe to go to China. To tell, like, they won't charge you more, but that's what I thought, so, you know. The last question, like, telling us about your Emirati without telling me you are Emirati.